Welcome to SECschedule.com. We will be previewing the 2021 Georgia Bulldogs football schedule. Kirby Smart enters his sixth season in Athens and hopes to return the Bulldogs to the SEC championship game in the playoffs. This will be QB JT Daniels' first full season as a starter between the hedges, a 2021 second-team preseason All-SEC selection. For more information on the SEC schedule, head on over to SECschedule.com. Please leave comments below, like, and subscribe. Georgia will hit the road running as they travel to Charlotte, North Carolina on Saturday, September 4th at 7:30 p.m. on ABC to take on the mighty Clemson Tigers coached by Dabo Swinney. Swinney has led the Tigers to 2 of the last 5 national championships and has not finished outside the top 5 since 2014. Trevor Lawrence, a once-in-a-generation talent, has moved on to the Jacksonville Jaguars and will be joined by star running back Travis Etienne. It may be a challenge on offense this season for Clemson, but luckily they return one of the top defenses in the nation completely intact, led by preseason All-American defensive tackle Brian Bresee and coached by one of the top defensive coordinators in the nation in Brett Venables. The Bulldogs and Tigers last played in 2014, a 45-21 Bulldogs victory. The Bulldogs have won 6 of the last 7 matchups dating back to 1991, but that was before Swinney's historic run at Clemson. The Bulldogs make their home debut on Saturday, September 11th at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN2 against the UAB Blazers. The Blazers are the reigning Conference USA champions. In 2003, UAB almost pulled off the upset against the Bulldogs between the hedges, losing a close 16-13 contest. The last time these two teams played was in 2006, a much more comfortable 34-0 shutout for the Bulldogs. On Saturday, September 18th at 7 p.m. on ESPN, the Bulldogs welcome into town the South Carolina Gamecocks and first-year head coach Sean Beamer, who arrives from Oklahoma and will try to replicate his success on offense with the Gamecocks squad that has struggled on that side of the ball the past few seasons. The Gamecocks defense is led by senior first-team All-SEC selection Kingsley Enagbare. The Bulldogs have won 5 of the last 6 in the series. Last year, Georgia easily handed the Gamecocks a 45-16 defeat. The following week, on Saturday, September 25th, the Bulldogs make their first of 2 trips to the state of Tennessee with a visit to Nashville to take on the Vanderbilt Commodores and first-year head coach Clark Lee, who arrives from Notre Dame. Since the 1960s, the Bulldogs have dominated this series, and there's no reason to believe that 2021 will be any different. Last season, the Bulldogs beat the Commodores 30-6. Georgia heads back home on Saturday, October 2nd to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks and second-year head coach Sam Pittman. Arkansas finished 3-7 in Pittman's rookie campaign and must replace several key starters in Felipe Franks and Jonathan Marshall. KJ Jefferson, who takes over quarterback for the Razorbacks, will be throwing to first-team preseason SEC wide receiver Treylon Burks, who finished 2020 5th in the SEC with 820 receiving yards. The Bulldogs have beaten Arkansas 8 out of the last 9 matchups, including last year on the road 37-10. The Auburn Tigers await the Bulldogs the following week, Saturday, October 9th, in one of the South's most storied rivalries that dates back to 1892. First-year head coach Brian Harsin will need to rebuild an Auburn squad that finished in the bottom half of the SEC in total offense last season. Starting quarterback Bo Nix is loaded with potential, but has had an up-and-down career on the Plains. The Tigers return arguably the top running back in the country in sophomore Tank Bigsby, the reigning SEC Freshman of the Year and first-team preseason SEC selection. The Bulldogs have beaten the Tigers 4 years in a row, including last year's 27-6 victory. Georgia heads back to Athens on Saturday, October 16th to host Mark Stoops and the much-improved Kentucky Wildcats. Stoops seems to be on the verge of taking the Wildcats to the next level and hopes this will be the upset to do it. It won't be an easy task as the Bulldogs have beaten Kentucky 11 seasons in a row, including last year's battle, 14-3. The Bulldogs have an off week on October 23rd before making the trip to Jacksonville to take on the Florida Gators on Saturday, October 30th at 3:30 p.m. on CBS. The Bulldogs have circled this game on their calendar since last year when head coach Dan Mullen and the Gators finally broke through and beat the Bulldogs en route to the SEC East title. JT Daniels will be making his first start in the world's largest cocktail party. Georgia fans still wonder what would have happened last year if Daniels got the start over Stetson Bennett, a 44-28 Gators victory. On Saturday, November 6th, Georgia hosts the Missouri Tigers and second-year head coach Eli Drinkwitz. This will be only the 11th matchup between these two SEC East teams, with the Bulldogs winning all but one of those contests, including a 49-14 victory last year. The Bulldogs make their second trip to the state of Tennessee on Saturday, November 13th, this time with a stop in Knoxville to take on the Tennessee Volunteers and first-year head coach Josh Heupel, who will try and turn around a storied program that has fallen on hard times. Heupel was brought in from the University of Central Florida to improve an offense that has had difficulty moving the ball. Georgia has won 4 in a row in this rivalry, including last year's 44-21 victory. With the last SEC game behind them, the Bulldogs head back home on Saturday, November 20th to take on Charleston Southern, who compete in the football championship subdivision. The last time they played, the Bulldogs easily handled the Buccaneers 55-9. Finally, on Saturday, November 27th, the Bulldogs travel to Atlanta to take on in-state rival Georgia Tech after a 1-year break in the series due to COVID. Head coach Jeff Collins is still trying to build the program after winning just 3 games in each of his first 2 seasons. In 2019, their last matchup and only one for Collins, the Bulldogs thrashed the Yellow Jackets 52-7. And that's Georgia's 2021 regular season schedule. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Will Kirby Smart finally be able to get over the hump and bring the Bulldog faithful the national championship they've been coveting since 1980? If you like this video, please help us out by liking and subscribing to this channel. Also remember to visit www.secschedule.com for the complete 2021 SEC schedule. Thanks for watching.